Yo,
Hallå?
you ever expect this place to actually give a shit about our mental health?
If I'm not mistaken, mental health is a very no subject in Japanese culture, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, like mental health, you're not like it's very hush hush in Japanese culture. I've heard.
Well, our school's made national news. Maybe they figured they'd look even worse if they didn't do anything for us.
And Dr. What's his name?
Maruki.
Yeah, wasn't that guy just basically clowning it up on stage?
He's trying to be
You really
less
think he'll
formal.
do us any good?
Who knows?
Ryuji.
Hey there. Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san, right? And that must make you.
How do you know our names?
Well,
Well, I was informed of certain students before beginning my tenure here.
yeah.
Those that had, previous interactions with Mr. Kamoshida. It must have been especially tough for you after having just transferred here.
It's fine.
You're quite the tough youngster. Just don't overdo it, okay?
So, what do you want with us?
Ryuji, okay. Immediately hostile, I see.
Ah, yes, I'd forgotten. I know I already offered my services to the student body earlier, but would you three be interested in counseling?
Why us? Hello?
Nope, not at all.
Huh?
How's that surprising?
You were just a touch more emphatic about it than I'd expected.
What is emphatic?
Ah,
I don't know that word.
but if you come to my office, you can have free snacks.
Okay. Boy. That's not a good look, Mr. Guy. Don't just go around to younger people as an old man and be like, I have candy if you come to my room. That's not a good sign, or that's not a good look.
All you can eat. Would be nice, but there's still plenty to be had. So, how about it?
I feel like there is some kind of ulterior motive here. I feel sus, but I don't suss out people for no reason. Fuck. Fine.
Hey, don't fall for that.
Hiya.
To be frank, I've been explicitly ordered to provide counseling to the students directly involved with Mr. Kamoshida.
Ah, yes, I knew it.
It's in the school's interests. For its students.
Ah, the school's interest, huh?
Of course. I.
I know that asking you to be open with a complete stranger like myself is a lot. Making this mandatory wouldn't do you any good either. Might as well turn it into a worthwhile experience.
So, what's in it for us?
Ooh, I know!
What's in it for me, huh?
If you attend my counseling sessions, I'll teach you different ways to improve your mental acuity.
Fuck is acuity?
Like ways to hone your concentration before exams, or not getting nervous on dates.
Well, I mean, it's something, but I don't know if I'm totally interested.
How's that sound?
Mental training. If I make good use of this, I may aid in our Phantom Thieves activities
There's
too.
also snacks.
All right, enough with the snacks. So, which way are you leaning?
No harm, I guess.
I guess it'd just be more trouble for us if we didn't go.
Acuity is perception, what sharpness of mind? Okay. I'm gonna read them on afterwards.
Yeah.
Really? Then I guess it's a deal.
Well, he had to
I'll
make
be in the
us
nurse's
somehow.
office. Feel free to come by whenever it's convenient for you.
Like, he basically had to, basically,
We
right?
should get going.
Okay, I'll see you. Thanks for taking my counseling into consideration. Now that we have a deal, I promise I'll do my best to help you.
Yeah. Oh, it's, what is this then? Is this the... star? No, not the star.
It's hard to believe an ordinary high school student could accomplish such grandiose heists. One would need a heart of steel, unaffected by outside influences, and prepared to act without hesitating. There has to be someone who helped strengthen your mental state. Sound like somebody you know? Give me a name.
Dude, you wouldn't believe me if literally just everyone I interact with.
Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity.
Why does this sound different?
With the birth of the Counselor Persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Wait, the birth? Wait, it's birth? No, it's the counselor, okay. Why was birth highlighted then? Of course, mental health is treated with far less regard in Japan than it is in my homeland, though in hindsight that might actually be healthier than America. In America, those with mental illness are treated as romanticized fiction at the best of times and at worst of times to put down, and media is much quieter about it than you'd think. Yeah. I mean, it's a very, very difficult subject, and it's very new to human history. It's literally just come about by the... Like, mental health has really just come by, like, in the last, like, what, 40
Sorry for
years?
keeping you like this.
30 years?
Well then,
So it's turbo new, and, like, nobody's really good at it yet. Stuff is overblown, stuff is undertreated, everything.
Okay, quiet down.
Hello. I have an addendum to the earlier assembly. I don't know what an addendum is either. Regarding the counseling you've all been offered. The counsel will be available to you starting after school today in the nurse's office. Dr. Maruki will only be posted here through November, so be sure to speak with him soon if you feel the need. Oh, he's only around until November? Well, that's half a year. For the majority of you, it's your choice whether or not you see him, but there are a few students I'll speak with later. Remanded for these individuals. Yeah, who could have guessed? Just gonna go for it. But the counseling, it kind of sounds like we're being forced to. But I don't know if I'm really into that idea, you know. Not much choice. Yeah, probably better to not draw more attention to ourselves anyway. I think I'm gonna try going today. Maruki is neutral royal, hence lines surrounding him are newer. Oh, so that's why it sounded different. I see. Leon's right. Make sure you visit him so you don't draw any attention to yourself, okay? Yeah.
yes.
Hello. Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah, she's the first person that feels like going to be alone in a room with an older man, I think. She for sure doesn't have any issues with that whatsoever. No bad time, not at all. It's always a good time, so long as I'm not already listening to a student. Let's get you here. Would you care for a snack?
Well, shall we begin?
Oh, but starts just like, alright, I'm only here to listen to whatever you wish to talk about.
Yes.
I only have one thing on my mind right now anyway. Yeah, I don't say that makes perfect sense, but don't force yourself into talking with me. You could even just grab some snacks and be on your way if you wanted to. That's alright. I know I just need to talk to someone about this anyway. That is, if you're willing to listen to the super long story. Absolutely, and take all the time you need. That's a horrible thing to do to someone. Yes, that's why I want to get even with him for Shiho. And? At first I thought Kamoshida ought to face the same fate Shiho was going to put herself through, but I guess that wasn't right. If he did take his own life, it wouldn't undo Shiho's suffering. In fact, it'd just give him the easy way out.
Right.
That's all, you know. You're quite a wise, level-headed young woman, Takamaki. I think you got that wrong. Well, in fact, I think you're wiser than what I was at your age. I wasn't anywhere near as mature as you are now. It's like I did anything special, though. If I hadn't gone through my own share of hell, I don't think I'd be so mature either. I see, so what's on your mind now?
Let me think.
I was hoping she will get better quickly. We both suffered a lot, but I just want to get back to laughing and having fun together like we used to. At this point, I don't give a rat's ass about Kamoshida.
Yeah.
Now there's a healthy outlook. You can change the past, but you still want to keep your chin up and press onward. Is that the gist of it? Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, it's definitely be better if none of this had happened at all, but...
Quite.
I definitely agree with you there. But it's impossible to wipe every tragedy from history.
Yeah.
Everyone would be so much happier if we could actually do that. Lost track of time. We would wrap things up here for today. Thank you very much for coming to see me. Wait, did I lose my after-school hours for this? Oh no, thank you. I feel a ton better now that all that's off my chest.
Be careful, okay?
Because here, just serve it. Feel free to stop by again at any time.
Okay.
We'll do see you around. Is this guy a snake or not? That's the question. Well, I went in for counseling. You're going soon, right? How'd it go? Well, it honestly wasn't as rough as I was expecting. I think you should just go and give it a shot. Remember, Kisu, to talk to me, think. See you tomorrow. Well, that's the entire point of all these psychology bastards. They're all trying to get you to stab yourself. Didn't you have any counseling appointment? That's in the nurse office in the practice building, right? I'll just pass time in there until you're done. This one's super special. It's not even anywhere on the form yet. Anyway, do you remember that bully whose heart you changed earlier? But it turns out there was someone pulling the strings the whole time. It seems like Takanashi didn't have a choice but to listen to what this guy told him to do. But ordering someone to bully other people is a pretty crap thing to do, isn't it? That's clever. That's, I mean... Alright, it's totally acceptable. The person has to be somewhere in our school, right? You should go take a look around. In the meantime, it's strictly do a little more research too. The heck?
How are you?
Well, last time you didn't get a good impression of me, no? Are you here for a session as well? You too? No confidence is without purses. If the perks don't become to your liking, the persona you can create will. That's right. You too, huh?
Yes.
What, we're gonna have a double session then? I've actually been seeing him for a while before he came to Shujin. Oh, I didn't know you two were acquainted. Well, not really. Don't go overselling me too hard though, I'm really nothing special. Well, I need to get going, please excuse me.
Alright then.
Say we get started.
Welcome.
And we made a deal. I try to make sure it's worth the trouble. Okay.
I see.
Thank you. I think I've gotten a good grasp of the situation you're in, Addison. Well, full disclosure, the school gave me the brief rundown of the circumstances surrounding your transfer here. Okay. I'm doing okay now. That's about it. But you weren't before, I take it. Well... I mean... Literally everyone coming in, I came in to contact me were like, yo, asshole, sit down in the boat and shut the fuck up, you know? That's literally what everyone like at the start, so I mean, I guess... Could it be better? Now that you told me about yourself, I think I've realized something. It seems like you're largely been able to reconcile your internal world with your external one. I should know that it's really truly impressive, even most adults can't reliably manage that. How to put it, you know how everyone has an internal reality, some conception of themselves they're striving for? Like wanting to be a model student or wanting to be loved and relied on, that kind of thing. But that idealized reality and the one in actuality are often far apart. That gap is responsible for a lot of people's pain. Not everyone can ace their exams, and not everyone can be heroes they wish they would be, or could be. You've already been through so much, but that kind of suffering is usually enough to twist people up into dark places. But you're standing up to it and confronting a tough, painful reality. To me, that's incredibly admirable. Then again, maybe that's a little weird for you to hear from a guy who you just met. Yep. Okay, so just being like blunt with this guy is good. Huh? You know, beating around the bush, you're a funny guy.
I'm sorry.
Let's see, so this went on longer than expected. Someone considered just took on life on its own, I guess.
Say,
Hey, I've actually got one less request, do you mind?
you know,
I'm actually doing certain research along with my duties as a counselor. I'm not quite like counseling. It's not quite like counseling, more like a type of psychological treatment. Basically, it's a project to learn more about people's metaphorical hearts, what they think, how they. What?
How about it?
If I get far enough with it, I think I'll be able to help a lot of people. So what?
Sorry.
I guess my point is I'd like to ask you to help with that research. All you'd have to do is listen to my theories and then tell me if they spark any ideas or realization on your end. Please, anytime's good for me. I can work around your schedule. I got a lot of snacks too. There you go. Well, sure, I guess.
Well,
I know, maybe I could teach you some tips for mental training. I happen to know a lot on the subject. I'm sure I can cook up a special regime for you. If you're dedicated enough, I'm sure you could draw out your full potential.
thank you.
So it's a quick level up. What do I get? When Joker is inflicted with an ailment, he may recover immediately. Hey yo, that's pretty fucking good actually. But it's only for Joker though.
I know.
Would it be okay if we traded contact information? I don't know if that's proper to do, but oh well. I mean, I guess.
Now.
No, I'd better do my part to repay you. Let's talk about mental training and presence. Let's see, first off. Whoa, my defense is stronger.
All right.
Your max SP. Ooh. But Joker's SP is not really a problem. A bad time for a snack, right?
Well, see you.
Thanks for your help today. I'll see you around the school.
Man.
A long time talking to American. Look how late it is. Well, if you think this is worthwhile, you should try going again sometime. We should definitely get some sleep for now. Tomorrow's your last day of the exams, right? Can I go outside?
Let's go to bed.
Okay, really? Wait, I can't do anything minor, like fucking watch. Wow,
I'll just add this.
Well then.
Been searching all along, confessing while alone.
Dude, imagine. Are you alive? Are you alive, Ruji?
Sleepy.
Are you alive?
I ended up pulling an all-nighter once I realized today's the last day of exams.
Great one.
Staying up studying?
Nah, he didn't study.
Nah, I gave up on the exam. I was playing some games, and then before I knew it, it was morning.
Rip. You're failing for sure.
It'll be fine. Nobody's expecting anything of me, so I don't gotta worry about grades.
Rip.
Morning.
You also tired?
Yo, look who else is yawning.
Exams are almost over, so I thought I'd make one last effort across the finish line.
Impressive, Lady Ann. You're quite different from this stupid monkey I know.
She didn't study either. I can tell already.
Huh? Don't give me that crap. Your brain's tiny compared to mine.
Size is meaningless if there's nothing inside, you know.
What was that?
Will you please shut up? You're gonna make me forget everything I remember. Huh? Am I imagining things?
What? You see a groper or something?
No, that's not it. It's nothing.
We're getting stalked by student council president.
Oh my god, that guy got off. Isn't this bad? Hey, at least act like you care.
Fine.
Ooh.
Come on.
We're running away. Beat the shit out of him. Who are you? Who are you?
Hey, are you sure it's him, or are you just that self-conscious?
I'm not that.
Is there something you want?
That's my line. You are the one stalking me.
Stalking you? That's outrageous.
I know you've been following me ever since the train.
That's because...
My goodness. I had wondered why you left the car, so this is where your passion led. All is well that ends well.
I saw you from the car, and I couldn't help myself from chasing after you. I didn't even notice the calls from Sensei, but thank goodness I caught up to you.
Okay, creeper.
Okay.
What?
You're the woman I've been searching for all this time. Please, won't you
Wait a minute.
be the model for my next art piece?
Model?
All that I've drawn till now has been lacking, but I feel a passion from you unlike anyone else.
Fun how you're always on the same page as the characters? Well, I don't see any other I don't see any other way to react to a guy like this.
This man's highly suspicious.
Highly, highly suspicious.
Ain't this a recruit for some shady business?
Will you cooperate with me? What do you say?
He's not gonna even like pretend that he heard what he said.
Hold your horses. Who are you anyways?
Oh, where are my manners? I'm a second year at Kosei High's Fine Arts Division.
My name is Yusuke Kitagawa. I'm Madarame-sensei's pupil, and I am being allowed residence at his place.
He just fucking pushed him aside or what?
I'm striving to become an artist.
Huh? Do you mean that Madarame? The one who was on Good Morning Japan the other day?
The very same.
You know who that is?
He was introduced as a super famous Japanese-style artist who's been recognized all over the world.
And the guy we heard about in Mementos. Anyone forgot about that little detail?
But we heard that name the other day in Mementos.
Yusuke!
I'm sorry, Sensei. I'll be right there.
That old guy's Madarame?
Madarame-sensei's exhibition will begin at the department store near the station tomorrow. I'll be there to help out on opening day. Please come by. It'd be great if you could give me your answer in regard to being a model then. I bet you have no interest in the fine arts, but I'll give you tickets too.
Motherfucker, why are you being a dickhead? Hello? Why being a dickhead to us?
Well then, I hope to see you there tomorrow.
My Sunday is gonna get eaten up.
That guy's as easy to read as a book.
Yeah, he hates
You're not
dudes.
planning on going, are ya?
Well, here's the thing though.
I think I will. Crap, look at the time. I'll see you later.
Will
How dare he go after Lady Ann? I've memorized that face of yours, Yusuke.
Simp. Simp versus simp. So that's how you came into contact with him. Yes, that's how we met him. Literally by pure chance.
You became acquainted with Madarame's pupil by chance?
Yeah.
That's a little too convenient. It makes me wonder if you're even telling the truth.
Well, shit, bro. I should have just lied and made up a story then, I guess.
So be it. What I want to know most is your method. It's true that Madarame was an unforgivable criminal worthy of the scorn thrown at him.
Oh.
He was an adult who cultivated his own fame and fortune by sacrificing the livelihood of children.
Oh, so he stole from so he trained a bunch of pupils and then stole the art of all those pupils, or what?
But he'd been covering his tracks for years. How did you uncover the truth in such a short span of time?
...
Fine. Let's suppose that people's hearts can be changed by stealing their treasure, like you've said. If so, a different suspicion arises. People have gone mad or lost consciousness, never to recover, like the subway accident in April.
Yeah, before we did anything.
Depending on how you look at it, that could be taken as a phenomenon for a sudden change of heart too.
Well, that was before we started even doing anything. That was before I even arrived, pretty much. So...
Are you related to those as well? I see. Fine. Let's get back to Madarame's case. Keep it concise and stick to the facts.
Today's the last day of exams. Seems like some of those were kind of tough.
Yep.
Should have gotten a decent score, right? I think I'll pass. I mean, in the group of the three of us, I feel like I'll do the best. Go in for counseling. I saw the volleyball team guys are getting called in. Got that question wrong. Oh no, I right. Feel like I've affected the teacher.
It's over.
It's over.
How about you?
True, but in the But the deed is in the details. She's not saying Joker did it, she's saying he might be involved second-handedly. Well, can't really be involved second-handedly if it was in April, if I arrived after the fact, so to say, right? But technically, I mean, it could be the same phenomenon, but it would be a different culprit then. I'm feeling confident.
You traitor!
Ha ha!
Anyways, can we stop talking about the exams? Like it or not, they're gonna come back graded next week. Rather than focus on stuff that's over with.
What are you looking at?
The usual site. It's no use. There ain't any useful info. The number of posts are getting less and less too.
Well, that's because we haven't done any big fish
I'm
yet.
not letting this end as a one-hit wonder, okay?
There's no point in getting antsy, though. I know. Why don't we go eat lunch somewhere? We still have some money left over from the other day.
I want sushi then, or domestic-raised eel.
Wait, oh, eel.
We don't have that much left. Oh, right! There are those tickets to Madarame's exhibit. Wait, that's tomorrow.
Don't tell me. Was it love at first sight with that Yusuke guy?
No, you fucking simp.
It's not like that.
Of course not.
When I was watching that special on TV, his artwork was pretty nice. Plus, we've got free tickets.
And nobody's thinking about the fact that maybe we should fucking, you know, investigate him while we're there?
Besides, this could also be related to what we heard in Mementos.
Madarame, was it?
That aside, what should I do about the other 2 tickets? Want to go appreciate some fine arts for once?
Fine arts, huh?
I suggest we should all go together. Appreciating the fine arts builds character. A phantom thief who can't identify an original is lame.
Well, if everyone's going...
It's settled then.
It's gonna be boring. I mean, if it said could, I don't know.
Just the phrase going to an art exhibit sounds kind of mature. Let's meet at the exhibit entrance tomorrow.
Okay.
We're going to the exhibit with Lady Ann. I'm curious to know if this Madarame has anything to do with the name we heard in the Mementos. We can't afford to be late tomorrow, but better not go out right now. So I keep thinking about that. Nakanohara said, could he have been talking about the famous artist Madarame? Sounds nice catch, but it is a pretty rare last name. Yeah, I mean, you guys ever heard of someone called Madarame? It's really not common at all. If what we heard is true, Kitagawa-san is studying under a corrupt teacher. You mean a teacher who treats people like tools? Kirkawa-san's life is probably pretty terrible. We gotta look into this. So I shouldn't go out,
at this.
which means I can only do something inside.
Nice.
Let's do some tools. I think I have enough. Could probably make 3. I used up a lot of lockpicks, so let's craft 2 lockpicks. Actually, let's just do a 3rd one as well. I don't think I need this.
Yeah.
Let's stock up on lockpicks because I use so many. I get proficiency, and then I don't risk not being able to open a chest once I start going exploring.
Yeah.
And I get proficiency. Neat. Time to start, like, mixing out into all of the different things now as well.
Well then.
I don't want to miss my fucking shake, though. Fuck, man. My Sunday shake. What is in line for? Oh, the exhibition must be opening today. It's really packed. Wanna come back another time? Oh, it's raining as well. Fun! I miss out on a bad weather day and might not get my drink. Man!
So crowded.
It'll be a pain in the ass if someone sees you, so don't stick your head out too much, alright?
Yeah.
You came.
You came! Ah!
Yeah.
Yeah, but not for you, creep.
You really came.
That's a different way of saying it.
What'd you expect when you left us those tickets?
Make sure that you don't get in the way of the other visitors.
But nice to see you too.
Come now. I'll show you around. I'd like to speak more about the picture I'd like to draw too.
Well, see you guys later.
Will Lady Han be alright? What if he drags her behind some painting and tries something funny?
I told you not to come out! Are we really gonna appreciate the fine arts? Can't we just go home?
Dude, let's spy on Madarame. Yeah. That's what you want, no?
I guess we should do a quick pass through it once. Which way are we supposed to start?
Arrow says that way.
It's that old man from the other day.
We continue to be truly surprised by your imagination. You have such expansive styles. It's hard to believe that it all stems from one person.
Oh, maybe because it doesn't stem from one person, because he steals all his arts from someone else.
Where in the world does all your inspiration come from?
Maybe it doesn't come from anywhere, maybe it comes from someone else.
Well, it is rather difficult to put into words.
Are you really gonna walk close?
They naturally well up from within my heart, like bubbles rising one after another in the spring.
Naturally, you say.
What's important is to distance oneself from worldly desires, such as money and fame.
Oh yes, distance yourself from fame. That's why you're doing an interview on national TV. Yeah.
My atelier is a modest shack, but it is more than enough to pursue true beauty.
Oh yeah, you live in a modest shack, but you had a fucking driver and a limousine.
A shack?
I see. So the act of emptying one's mind gives rise to inner beauty. Still, to think we could hear the word shack coming from the great artist Madarame.
You would understand if you saw it.
Wasn't the word shack something?
Madarame-san is actually here?
Over there!
I'm so glad I came on opening day.
There's way too many people!
I'm getting crushed!
Anyways, we gotta head for the exit. Don't die on us, alright?
I didn't know there were so many types of Japanese art.
Usually, one concentrates on their own style. However, Sensei creates all this by himself.
Not suspicious, not suspicious.
He's special.
Yeah, special kind of asshole. He's Kamina, so him having a shack is believable, sorta.
There you are, Yusuke.
Sensei!
Ah, the girl from yesterday. Are you enjoying the exhibit?
I don't know how to put it into words, but it's really amazing.
You're sensing something from the artwork. That alone is enough to give us artist satisfaction. I hope this becomes a wonderful piece, Yusuke. Well then, if you'll excuse me.
You'd imagine artists would be difficult to approach, but he seems really friendly.
Indeed.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, this is it! The painting I wanted to see in person.
This one?
Why is that?
I guess it's the painter's anger? I'm not sure, but I sense this strong frustration from it. To think such a cheerful and gentlemanly person could make such a piece.
Yeah.
Something wrong?
Don't mind me. There are better pieces than this one. Come now, this way.
Ah. Let me guess, that's his piece or something.
Hey!
Ah, that old lady totally elbowed me. But thanks to that, I remember now.
But what?
Well, let me get to it. It's about a post online. Here, look at this.
Why'd you leave without me?
Oh, you're here.
You got it all wrong. We got dragged into this huge crowd and... Anyways, you gotta look at this too. This post might be about Madarame.
What's it say?
Yeah, exactly.
A master of the Japanese arts is plagiarizing his pupil's work. Only his public face is shown on TV.
Yeah, exactly.
Plagiarizing?
I didn't think much of it when I first saw it, but hearing Shaq and Madarame triggered it.
What? Why
The
Shaq?
treatment of the pupils who live with him is awful. He teaches nothing and bosses them around. He treats them inhumanely, as if disciplining a dog.
Abuse on top of plagiarism, huh?
If this is real, it'll be a huge scandal.
I wonder if Kitagawa-kun posted this.
Nah, why would it? What?
I mean, he is a pupil of his.
Who knows? It's anonymous and all.
In that case, it's possible the Madarame we heard about in Mementos is referring to the same one.
Yeah.
A man like that doing such a thing?
Well, you never know the person by the mask.
I wonder if we can ask that shadow from earlier about this.
Well, the shadow is gone now.
Oh, actually, we just need to talk to him in reality.
Well, that's a bit more difficult, isn't it?
And how are we gonna go about that? Are we gonna explain it all, starting with Mementos?
Besides, if we make a move out in the open, there's the possibility that Madarame will find out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right.
Hey, what do you think about Madarame? Doesn't he seem suspicious?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I know, right? This all fits way too well to just be a coincidence.
He's hella sus.
If this post is legit, ain't this the kind of target we've been waiting for?
Well, yeah, but is it really true?
Well, we never
By
know.
the way, what did you do about the whole modeling thing?
Kitagawa-kun gave me his contact info and the address to his sensei's atelier.
He said he lives there, right? Perfect timing. Let's try going tomorrow. We're off to Madarame's house right after school.
Nah.
Huh? You want me to model tomorrow? This is too sudden.
What? We're just gonna go talk to Kitagawa.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Bruh. No! Yes.
Okay,
This might just be needed.
well then.
It might be the home shopping program is starting today. You wanna go check the TV? Yes! And I also wanna head over to Shibuya. Allergy relief pack. Calming mask, eye drop. It's a cosmetic cure gift. Oh, there's gifts here. Depending on the price.
Hey, hey!
Oh, that shit was expensive. Well, sure. That can be good. I don't know if it's value or not. I might getting scammed here.
Well then. Hey,
No, my shake, man. Ah, ja. Let's see.
hey.
I have no idea how far I am from improving my knowledge. I feel like I'm getting somewhat close to improving my charm. I feel like I'm getting somewhat close to improving my efficiency. I have no idea how far I am from improving my guts. I feel I'm getting somewhat close to improving my kindness. Okay.
Oh!
Let's just do this then.
There's sulfur leaking from the tank. We need to do something fast. It's fine.
This is the last DVD that I can rent.
See? The acid and the sugar are reacting.
So the man who never gives up, beating all odds with science and ingenuity. He's fixed the tank's crack with chocolate. How does that if they so close like that? Okay.
Hey.
Jackson knew what to do despite the crazy situation. Maybe learn what to about proficiency from watching this drama.
Well then.
It's starting to get late. Let's head back soon.
Okay, let's get started.
Hi there. Oh my god, he's the... Okay. Actually, I can even talk to you outside of counseling now. I want to talk a little about how mental health and perception can affect you. Or I don't want to stress you out or anything, just relax and listen. How much do you guys know about the emotional mind?
So,
What's going on in your mind can affect your body pretty significantly. There's proof it can even heal you depending on your outlook. So, son of a...
any ideas?
What do we call the phenomenon where believing in a treatment's power is enough to improve your condition? The placebo effect.
This is it. That's right.
I knew that. Some people specify that the placebos don't actually have any curative properties, but it's been proven that it has. But even if the medicine does nothing chemically, it can affect your perception and help you feel better. On the other hand, if you don't trust the medicine to begin with, it might make you feel even worse. We can call that noseboo. Hey, did you get the question? I wasn't even close. Maybe I should ask if I can borrow his notes.
Nice
Or
going.
it must be really smart to be able to answer such a question like that. Haha! Knowledge. That's just one example, but my point is that our minds and bodies are more connected than we think. So if it's important not to push yourself too hard, or remember your mind needs time to rest too. And it's my job to help with that, so come by the nurse's office whenever you're feeling down. The mind affects the body, huh? You think I'll change back into a human if I just believe it? The Madarame exhibit is great, you gotta go see it. I've been feeling really pretty down lately, maybe I should go to counseling, and I knew that the art could be so explosive. Have you been to counseling yet? Madarame exhibit A, when is it until?
Phantom thieves going by train. This ain't any different from how I get home from school, you know.
What other way did you want to get there?
The train is the fastest way to go. Plus, we can bring pets on here.
Hey, who are you calling a pet?
Well, you are a cat.
Dude, be quiet! We didn't pay the pet fare.
Nah. We didn't pay the pet fare. What the fuck? Ah.
I'm the one guiding you to your destination. You should be calling me Master.
To be honest, you didn't really have a whole lot to do with finding this Madarame.
Oh, kitty!
Hi då.
Shoot. Is that your pet, mister? I heard it meowing.
It's just a creature.
What's a creature? Isn't that a kitty?
It's, A toy! It meows when you press on its head.
You heard her. Press on its head.
This is ridiculous. That's so funny. I want to hear it again.
Nah, okay, kid, shit.
Oh, I just threw open my mouth.
Oh, seriously?
The next stop is Shibuya. Shibuya. Doors will open on the left side.
We're getting off.
Oh, this is our stop.
Goodbye, kid.
Well, see you later. Bye-bye.
Button
Which
mash.
line do we gotta transfer to?
Doesn't look like there are any stations close by to that address. If anything, this is the closest station.
What? And we gotta walk the rest of the way? What kind of phantom thief takes the train and then walks to their destination?
Well,
Stop your complaining.
what choice do we have?
Supposedly a shack, but this is the neighborhood he lives in. As expected of a famous artist. Looks like the fastest route is to get to the station square and then go to Central Street. Let's move.
Station Square and go to Central Street. Station Square. Oh.
Wait,
Let's walk a bit though. Okay, let's get going.
Suguru Kamoshida, former Olympian, teacher at Shujin Academy. Reason for turning himself in is a heavy conscience, huh? The human mind doesn't change that easily, let alone their natural temperament. Shujin Academy. Seems doubtful.
Bruh, like what? Why does everyone suss this out so much?
Perhaps I'll have someone look into it. Just in case.